Hello, everyone. It's election day. It's Tuesday, November 6th in the year of our Lord 2012. How are all you doing out there? I am doing awesome as always. Wicked awesome. I'm representing loud and proud with America's team. This is an original 1986 Patriot starter jacket with the original Pat Patriot logo. That's right, starter. $89.99 back in 1986. It's the real deal Holyfield. I've had this jacket for 26 years. And oh, by the way, it still fits. How cool is that? But anyway, folks, get your carcasses out there and vote. I don't care who you vote for. Just get out there and vote. Exercise your right and privilege as an American to do so. With that said, let's get to the unofficial sponsors of the show. Right off the bat with theravel.com, that's THERAVEL.com. By my good friends Johnny and his better half Emma Montgomery. Phenomenal website, lots of great stories. I'm an administrator on the site. Post it up, unravel it. Great stuff, check it out. How about Mustang Brewing Company out of Oklahoma City, Oklahoma? Phenomenal folks who watch my show and I support their beer. Great beer by great people. And yeah, you gotta go check it out. Down in otherwise known Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, otherwise known as Southern Kansas. Yeah. But anyway, so also more additional sponsors of this here show. My good friends Lucy's Big Burgers, and they are phenomenal folks down here in Texas, where men and men and the bulls run scared. And check them out. That's where you find them. Get the Big Texan. Trust me, you will not be disappointed. Among the greatest burgers I've ever had in my life. How about my good friend Crystal Lloyd, Dozani KJ Lloyd, Ogana Gold Coffee. Great way to start the day or the night or whatever have you. She's a 50 style pinup model, the next Betty Page, published poet, and she knows it twice, by the way. Aspiring actress, been in the comic book, Red Sky Comics, and oh, by the way, distributor of great coffee as well. And a good friend of mine that I worked with in jolly old England. And she's beautiful. How about my good man Wally Fort here? Wally's aluminum shaping process. Not Wally's ass sculpting process, though. You probably wouldn't mind that if he was single and she was hot. Wicked hot. But he makes all kinds of aluminum art. You want an aluminum metal American flag built? You can have that. How about a Patriots logo? Sure, why not? Broncos logo? He makes those. And even insects, deer heads, whatever you want, the man will make it. Facebook.com/WASPA. That's WASPAA. And he lives right across the street from me here in Yeehaw, Texas, otherwise known as Southern Oklahoma. Another one in Yeehaw, Texas. My good man Tom Walk. That's not Walkie, it's not Walker, it's Walk. General Manager of Stevens Rubber Stamp Sign Company down here in Yeehaw, Texas. That's right. Texas, it's like a whole other country. It's possible it could become its own country. I'll get into that in a moment. So there's your contact information. Check it out. And, of course, my good man Rob Johnson in Massachusetts, the home of Americanism for real. Without Massachusetts, there wouldn't be an America. I'll explain that later in my political wrap-up after I'm drunk. Yeah, I'll get to that later, too. But anyway, we got Computune, phenomenal business. He's helped me out personally with my computer issues. You all know I got the luck of a murder victim with electronic devices, so. But, folks, Computune, my man Rob Johnson, his better half Stephanie. I've known her forever. We grew up on Martha's Vineyard Island together. Vineyard Haven, greatest town in the world. Martha's Vineyard Island, greatest island in the world. But Rob is a walking brain, folks, and he will fix your shit. All right, folks, with that said, let's get to the beer of the day. And you know something? If I'm going to talk any kind of politics, I don't want to be sober doing it, because that'll make me sick and I'll realize what's going on. It'll just piss me off. But anyway, I'd rather be pissed off than pissed on. Unless you like this sort of thing. Hey, to each their own, you know. I'm not one to judge. I'm not one to judge. Only the good Lord up above judges if you believe in him. I do. But it's not religion today, folks. It's beer. That's religion. And we bring out the big badass beer mug because we get the big badass Rogue Brewing Company. That's right. Out of Newport, Oregon. Rogue Ales. Brewed and bottled by Rogue Ales, Newport, Oregon, 97365 in the United States of America. This is America made, baby. Rogue Chocolate Stout. Oh my God, it's like an orgasm in a bottle. Yeah. Oh, it is. With natural chocolate flavoring added. And 69 IBUs. I'm trying to figure out what the percentages of this stuff, and I do not know. Ebony in color. with a rich, creamy head. An earthy flavor of oats and hops that gives way to a rich chocolate truffle finish. Wow, if that doesn't make your mouth water, there's probably something wrong with you. Proper beer opening apparatus. Yeah, I gotta be careful with this one. Oh yeah, we got the pop for you there, big Justin Dimmitt. Now, the proper beer pouring technique, 45-degree angle right over the keyboard because I'm just that damn good. Wow, look at this. Would you look at this? Holy sweet Jesus, folks. That big-ass bottle just filled that little bit of the mug. Yeah, it's a big bottle too, folks. This right here is, 1 pint, 6 ounces. 650 milliliters, otherwise known as 22 fluid ounces of absolute badassness. Okay? Rogue freaking chocolate stout. I've had Shakespeare stout. Cheers and beers to all of you. And, Prost, as they say in Japan, Kampai. Oh, wow, I screwed that up. Prost, as they say in Germany, Kampai, as they say in Japan. Oh, yeah. And I just realized, I have not had this beer before. And oh my God, it's an orgasm in the mug, folks. It really is. Woo! Wow, that stuff's awesome. Absolutely awesome. Somebody just messaged me on the phone. Probably, probably my wife. Farrah Baker, one new message. Okay. Yep. Works for me. I love her too. But we gotta get to the birthday shout-outs, folks. Because that's what it's all about. Shout-outs to my friends. And facts of the day and all that other good stuff. Right off the bat, celebrating a milestone. 21, baby. The same number as the IQ of an average Yankee fan. And ironically, he's a Yankee fan. He's a little smarter than that, though. He's about a 35. I'm just giving you shit there. CJ Clemens. This guy is absolutely wicked awesome. A great friend indeed. And CJ, my man, moving back to England in a few days. And very happy for you, man. Thank you so much for doing what you do. He works under a desk. I'm just giving you shit, that tough guy. Lord knows you give me enough shit, jackass. But CJ, you're a personnelist. You make sure that people's paperwork gets processed for every job application and everything they do. Everything comes through your office, probably through your orifice too, but you know. Nah, CJ, man, much love to you, no homo. You're an awesome guy, an awesome friend. And dude, 21, baby. You're legal to consume alcoholic beverages. Adult beverages, if you will. So let's drink together, shall we? Down the hatch, baby. CJ, you reek of awesomeness, bro. Next on the list for birthdays, my man Josh Myers. Now here's a guy from Massachusetts that I met in Florida while I was performing a wedding ceremony for the wicked awesome Christina, the boss, and her lesser half, but still very awesome Chuck Pope Jr. Chuck and his better half, Christina, absolute awesome people. And Josh, it was such an honor to meet you, man. Happy birthday, brother. Party hard and enjoy. Hope you're doing well, man. And go Patriots. You're a Patriots fan, right? Damn well you better be, being from Massachusetts, the greatest state in the nation. Hell yeah. So Josh, hope to hear from you. Hope you enjoy this here show, man. Miss the hell out of you. And party hard and enjoy. Celebrate like it's 1969, minus the acid. Next on the list, Crudo, that I worked with in good old California, the land of fruits and nuts, otherwise known as Western Nevada. And that would be my man Ray Keown. This dude's way cool. Goofy bastard. Love it. He's almost as goofy as me. He's mellowed out over the years, though. Me? Shit, I haven't grown up. Hell with that shit. You stop growing. If you grow up and get old, guess what? When you get old, you die. That's usually what happens. I keep myself young, energetic, motivated. And that's what I do, baby. That's what I do. Positively motivate each and every one of you, because if you ain't enjoying life, you're probably going to kick the bucket. And that's no fun. How awful to be a sourpuss. Screw that! With a big wooden tallywhacker so it gets splinters. Ah! a cleaned up version of a George Carlin joke right there. But anyway, Ray, happy birthday, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Love to hear from you, and hope you enjoy the show. Next on the list, from the Great Island of Martha's Vineyard, the partaker of DayLus Farms. Happy birthday to you. Happy milestone birthday. Hope you're doing well. I know you remember me from the A&P grocery store, Vineyard Haven, Massachusetts, adding up those grocery orders in my head all the time before I moved away and went all over the world doing the job that I do nowadays. You know, promoting love and peace throughout the world, because that's what I'm all about. Spread love and cheer among the land, for I am the love doctor, and that's what I do. But anyway, I hope you have a wicked awesome day. Celebrate well and enjoy. And do it with an adult beverage. I will. Next on the list, a Mafia Wars friend of mine. I have yet to meet this man in person, but a great man indeed. Aaron Vind, happy birthday to you. I know you're doing well. I hear from you from time to time, and I hope you enjoy the show. It's that Love Doctor guy on the old Mafia Wars. You know, Josh, a.k.a. Red Bo Sox, a.k.a. the Love Doctor, BMF. Just don't call me late to dinner because I never miss a meal. Not when my wife's cooking. Oh, hell no. If I'm late for dinner, guess what? She closes the kitchen. I'm not kidding you, and that sucks. Because she actually serves my dinner, folks. Every day, she serves my plate. And if that ain't awesome, I don't know what is. But Aaron, squeeze me. You have a wicked awesome day, my friend. Celebrate well and enjoy. And the final birthday of the day goes to my man, Steve Gardner, who I worked with down here at Texas, otherwise known as Western Louisiana. And see, Steve, he was a bubble-chasing badass, and he's since moved up to Montana, going back to college to become smarter. S-M-R-T-R. Yeah, smarter. Yeah. Now, Steve is like me, though. See, he's a big beer connoisseur. And right now, that bastard's probably drinking some Moose Drool or something from Big Sky Brewing Company out of Missoula, Montana. Folks, I want some of that beer. If you can get your hands on any Big Sky Brewing Company beer from Montana, please hook a brother up and I will feature it on the show, and I will give you a huge shout out for that, okay? Help a brother out. A man in need is a man indeed. A friend in need is a friend indeed. And you know, it's all about helping each other out, folks. That's what I was put on this earth to do, to help others. I truly believe that, and I think most of you agree with it. If not, if you don't think that I help people out, you probably deserve that. I'm not saying to do that, but I'm saying you probably deserve it. All right, Steve, happy birthday, brother. Missed the hell out of you, man. Pleasure and an honor working with you, and I hope to hear from you soon. Let's get to additional shout-outs for the day. And there's a couple lovely ladies that I know from Oklahoma, otherwise known as, that's right, Northern Texas. And actually, one's living in Kansas now. The other one's living in England. And you know, the lovely Honorable Rebecca Crouch, a total sweetheart of a lady with a beautiful family, a couple lovely daughters, awesome husband. You know, she enjoys life each and every day. Good Christian woman. And Rebecca, I just want to give you a shout out, Becca. You know why? Because you are absolutely an amazing and an inspirational young lady. And, you know, I'm always here for you. We've talked it up on the old Facebook all the time. And you're a true friend, unquestionably. And hey, let's give a shout out to our mutual friend, the lovely Larissa Lillard. I know she's had some tough times this year. You know, everybody has the best of times, the worst of times, and it's all about adapting and overcoming. And, you know, she deserves some prayers. And Rebecca, we're there for her, because that's what friends do. Support. She needs a friend to talk to. That's what we're there for. But I know she had tough times in February, March, April, and now it's tough times again. You know, there's always worse, folks. There's always worse. But, you know, when you have tough times, you just count your blessings and press on and be thankful for what you do have and enjoy life each and every day to the fullest. If the day ends in a Y, it's a good day. And Larissa, you're an absolute sweetheart of a friend. Always have been. Always will be. Ultra cool. And big cheers and beers to you. And definitely to you, Becca. Always just an ultra cool lady. So, Hey, those Oklahoma ladies, they're something else. But how about a shout out to my man Scott Peshkowski? Now here's a guy I worked with in jolly old England, and I work with him here, yeah, Texas, otherwise known as Eastern New Mexico, holy Smokies. And Scott, dude, hey, no, it is not red, white, and blue quality brew. Hell no, I wouldn't put that garbage down my gullet if you stuck a gun to my head. No freaking way. I could buy that shit for $6 a case, 24-pack case. On Martha's Vineyard Island, where beer was expensive, $20 a case normally. It was $6 a case for that shit. Put it this way, stuff like that makes Natty Ice taste awesome. Ugh. But yeah, and Scott, I hope you enjoyed the show, brother. Spread it like a virus. Do it. Big shout out to you, a Jetsicle, a BMF, awesome guy, a great leader of men and women and its. And dude, this beer's for you. Next on the list. How about a shout out to my man Kevin Sherman? Now, here's a guy that was a cop in jolly old England who worked with my good friend Larissa in jolly old England. Same job, to serve and protect, and that's awesome stuff. He's living in Algonquin, Illinois, and he's a great man, and he is the provider of all these awesome random facts of the day. And I know, Kevin, I know how happy you were about your Bears demolishing the Titans. 51-10, wasn't it? Or was it 51-20? Somebody said 51-20. I thought it was 51-10. Whatever the case, 51 points of wow, and it was mostly defense. Ooh. Kevin, you're the provider of the movie facts of the day all the time, and I'm going to just name you facts now from one of our favorite movies ever, Shawshank Redemption from 1995. And as you researched, Kevin Costner turned down the role of Andy Dufresne, who was played by none other than Tim Robbins. And yeah, he regrets it to this day for turning down that role. I would too. I don't blame him. Kevin Costner, one hell of an actor and a big baseball fan. Some great movies he's done. League of Their Own. No, he didn't do a League of Their Own. Who am I kidding? Field of Dreams. That's the one I was trying to think of. Great movie right there. Really great movie. Bull Durham, he did that one with Susan Sarandon, who ironically became Tim Robbins' wife later on. Funny. Trifecta? Hey, love triangle. I don't know. Clint Eastwood, Paul Newman, Harrison Ford, and Robert Redford were all considered for the role of Red, who was played by Morgan Freeman. Red, and he was African American, and still is. Yeah, go figure, right? But he had the classic line, "Why do they call you Red?" "I don't know, because I'm Irish." But Morgan Freeman, they wanted somebody that strong, great voice, and boy, Morgan Freeman played that role perfectly. He really did. What an awesome actor he is. And for those out there, no, Morgan Freeman is not dead, all right? And I've seen that stupid page that says, rest in peace, Morgan Freeman. That is an absolute bullshit website out there, so do not fall for it, please. The role of Tommy Williams was actually intended for Brad Pitt, believe it or not. But it did not happen. So, with that said, how about one more additional shout out, because we got room for one more, honey. And this guy is leaving England soon. And he's a cop friend of mine I worked with in jolly old England. A great man by the name of Eric Ali Sasas, better known as Ali. Silent type. Quiet type. Badass. Way cool. Just a good dude. And like me, he loves beer. And that's cool. And he loves beer pong. And he's damn good at it. But Ali, man, hey, you said you might come down to Yeehaw, Texas. Brother, I hope you do. I'd love to hang out with you, man. You're a good dude. You really are. Missed the hell out of you. Missed the hell out of our whole entire Bible camp crew. Yep. Miss you all. But we got to have a reunion someday, okay? And drink some beers. And I want to attempt to beat your ass down in some beer pong, okay? I may not be good at it, but hey, I learned a lot of things. If you ain't learning something new every day, it's a day wasted. But Ali, big shout out to you, man. And best of luck in your next job and future endeavors. And hope you enjoy the show. Drop me a line. Say, what up, Dr. B? Okay? Much love, brother. No homo. With that said, let's get to the celebrity birthdays. On this day in 1946, Sally Field was born. Went all the way from Gidget to The Flying Nun. Great actress, and she was awesome in, oh God, I'm drawing a blank. Oh yeah, the movie Sybil in 1976, split personality. She was good in that one. I thought she was great in Forrest Gump as the mom. She was great in that movie. Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. Yeah, that's the Southern as Reverend Dr. B is going to get for you. Hey, I'm from Massachusetts, all right? I don't do the Southern thing. I got my own wicked hardcore accent, and I'm damn proud of it. Proud of being a mass hole. Yeah. Massachusetts, that's right. On this day in 1854, Ivan and Sally passed away in 1932 at the age of 77. Composer John Philip Sousa. Huge patriotic composer. Did a lot of stuff with the United States Marine Band. And folks, today's song of the day is going to be by him. Alright? And it's an original recording. I'll get to that later. You're going to be blown away. But John Philip Sousa, one of the biggest patriots in American history. No doubt about it. Speaking of patriots, folks, on this day in 1976, Sally passed away in 2004 at the age of 27 in the Gulf War in Iraq. Remember that former NFL linebacker for the Arizona Cardinals, Pat Tillman, number 40? Yep, he would be 36 today. But he left his NFL career and joined the Army. Okay? And sadly, he was killed in Iraq. Wow. That right there is a true patriot. To give up an NFL career where he was making millions of dollars a year to go protect America's freedom. That's a true patriot, folks. And I salute you, late great Pat Tillman. United States Army. Next on the list. She's 40 years old today and still looking wicked hot. Rebecca Romaine. Supermodel. Sports Illustrated model. Ultra gorgeous. Trust me, she is. Hard to believe she's 40. She doesn't look it. On this day in 1948, lead guitarist of the Eagles, Glenn Frey, was born. On this day in 1955, Mrs. Arnold Schwarzenegger, Maria Shriver, a Kennedy, she was born. I love the fact he's a Republican, she's a Democrat, and you know what? They get along great. Hey, I'm a Republican, my wife's a Democrat, and you know what? We see eye to eye. We're moderates. No need to be extreme. You vote for who's the best candidate, not for the party. You don't vote for the party unless they both either are incredible and you lost, or you've never heard of either one, or they both totally suck. And then write-in candidate. What I did, I wrote in my wife. I voted for my wife for president. There's your reveal. That's who I voted for president today. My wife. My beloved Farrah Baker. Because you vote for who's going to do the best job. And I know my wife would do a better job than the other two. I guarantee it. So I voted for her. And I'm very proud of that. On this day in 1861, the inventor of basketball was born. James Naismith. Canadian. That's right. Canadian guy. He invented basketball in 1891. Springfield, Massachusetts. Passed away in 1939 at the age of 77, 78 years old. James Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame is located in Springfield, in the greatest state in the nation, Massachusetts. On this day in 1987, she's 25 today. Quarter of a century old and wicked hot. Tennis player, Anna Ivanovic. Folks, look that one up. Ivanovic. Anna, A-N-A. Anna Ivanovic. Wow. Men and women will love how gorgeous she is. Late great Major League Baseball player Walter Johnson, the Big Train, was born on this day in 1887, passed away in 1946. Legendary Washington Senator from 1907 to 1927, 416 career wins. Second most ever to Cy Young, who had 511. On this day in 1970, actor Ethan Hawke was born. I remember him in the movie Alive. He was good in that movie. He really was. With that said, how about the random facts of the day? On this day in 1986, Ronald Reagan signed a landmark immigration bill. Folks, you ought to remember what that one was. I'm not going to go talking about it because, some people get pissed off. Some people were for it, some people were against it, but he made it law. That's just the way it is. On this day in 1936, RCA displays a television for the press. Wow, 1936 TV. How about that? On this day in 1928, thank you to Jacob Schick, because he patented the very first electric razor. A lot of people probably thought Remington was the first electric razor. Oh, no, 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 no. It was Schick. Not shit, Schick. Although Schick razors probably are shit. But I'll leave that alone. On this day in 1984, Ronald Reagan crushed Walter Mondale and was reelected president of the United States of America. In fact, Ronald Reagan carried every state, with exception of Minnesota, which was Walter Mondale's home state. The 13 electoral votes went to Walter Mondale. He almost won Massachusetts, though. But he didn't. So yeah, that's when you know one candidate's better than the other. In this election, I'm telling you, it's going to be really close. Everybody's probably going to vote party as opposed to vote for the candidate. Republicans will vote for the Republican. Democrats will vote for the Democrat. And I will reveal my prediction for the winner later. Okay? But I miss the days when you voted for the better candidate. And obviously in 1984, America was united, folks. And they voted Ronald Reagan to be reelected president of the United States of America. On this day in 1981, Fernando Valenzuela won the very first, he was the very first rookie, Major League Baseball rookie to win the Cy Young Award. On this day in 1974, Mike Marshall of the Dodgers as well was the very first relief pitcher to ever win the Cy Young Award. Oh, and in 1969, the very first tie for the Cy Young Award occurred, and it was in the American League. And that was Mike Cuellar of the Orioles and Denny McLain of the Tigers. On this day in 1939, WGY-TV Schenectady, New York began broadcasting. Also, 1939, on this day as well, WRGB TV Channel 6, CBS affiliate, also began broadcasting in Schenectady, Albany, Troy. And it was the first commercial TV station. How about that? On this day in 1966, the very first entire lineup, TV lineup, televised in color, occurred. November 6, 1966, NBC television. On this day in 1850, the first Hawaiian fire engine was built. Didn't know that. Now you know. Hey, I got more beer to drink. Folks, I am not drunk enough yet. But I'm trying. I really am. The random facts of the day are done. Let's get to the movie of the day. We're talking American independence, folks. And this is where I'm going to go into my Massachusetts rant for a moment. You see, March 5th, 1770. Christmas addicts and 4 others were killed in the Boston Massacre. They consider that the very first shots fired in the Revolution, okay? That's right. Remember, we used to be part of England, Great Britain, the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland. But we Americans wanted to become our own country. We didn't want to pay tea. In fact, when the tea tax came out in 1773, Massachusetts once again revolted. We said, we don't want to pay for your bloody taxes on tea. So, December 16th in the year of our Lord 1773, Americans dumped tea, all those crates of tea into the Boston Harbor. And that maybe that's part of the reason why it's polluted to this day. But also, on this day, on April 19th, 1775, the Battle of Bunker Hill, which was actually fought on Breed's Hill, Lexington and Concord, that occurred. They consider that the first battle of the American Revolution, folks. And I've got nothing against the United Kingdom of Great Britain, Northern Ireland. Great country indeed. Hell, they're probably glad that they no longer have us as part of their country. I don't know. But, and then of course we all know, I think it was October 19th, 1781, General Charles Cornwallis surrendered at Yorktown, Pennsylvania, and America was independent. Of course, we had our Declaration of Independence July 4th, 1776, and then the Constitution signed in 1787. The U.S. Constitution. But anyway, folks, vote today, because all those people that sacrifice their lives for your right and privilege to vote, make it happen for them. And if you don't want to vote for either candidate, By God, don't. I didn't. Vote for Mickey Mouse. Vote for Ron Paul. Vote for Farrah Baker, my better half, my love goddess, my queen. I promise you, she would do a better job being president of the United States of America. Don't vote for me. I don't want that headache. Hell no. You got to respect the president of the United States of America. You know why? Because no matter what, as soon as you're elected, you're instantly hated by 50% of America. That's just the way it is. That sucks. I love to be loved. I'm the love doctor. I spread love and cheer among the land, and I hope to get it in return. Okay? I don't want to be hated. I don't like confrontation. But today's movie of the day, Independence Day. I think I've had this movie the day before, but it's worthy of another one. From 1996, Bill Pullman plays the President of the United States of America. And he was awesome in that movie. He really was. Did a great job. I'd love to have a president like him. You know, somebody who's not afraid to protect our freedom, to serve and protect. How about Will Smith? That dude was amazing in that movie. And Jeff Goldblum, hilarious. Mary McDowell, she was good. Judd Hirsch, oh, he was great. Absolutely great as Jeff Goldblum's dad. You know, Jewish guy with the yarmulke. Randy Quaid, how cool was he, huh? Oh, yeah. Yeah, lots of great actors in that movie, folks. 1996, 153 minutes of absolute awesomeness. This movie is a must-watch. If you've never watched this movie before, you need to. And I'll tell you what, this represented not only America, but the entire world united. And folks, we all want world peace, don't we? I know I do. I would love to see world peace. That would be totally wicked awesome to see that. You know? We all have strengths and weaknesses. Everybody needs to accept each other's weaknesses and utilize their strengths to help other people's weaknesses. Don't bash other folks if they disagree with you. Don't bash them if they root for Eli Manning. Hey, everybody's different. Thank God we have the right and privilege to have those freedoms to be able to think differently. Because in some countries, everybody's required to think and act and talk the same way. And I think that sucks balls. I really do. That sucks. So be blessed and proud to have the freedom to be able to think differently than somebody else. I wouldn't want everybody to be a Patriots fan. That would be so freaking boring. I wouldn't have anybody to make fun of. Or razz them, you know, rattle their cages, bust their balls, bust their chops, bust their boobies, whatever. That would be no fun. It's fun to have disagreements. Folks, I don't want people bashing each other. Oh, you voted for Barack Obama? You suck, you communist. Oh, you voted for Mitt Romney? Oh, you're a douche. He sucks, he's a criminal. Folks, dude, let me tell you something right now, and dudettes too. Regardless of who wins tonight, support that president. And by the way, there's also 535 other members of Congress that you can vote for. Actually, 538, I think it is. 535 in Congress, 435 representatives of the United States of America who are on the ballot today. And also, there's 100 senators, of which 33 or 34 of them are on the ballot. Folks, the president does not run the country by themselves, all right? So get your asses out there and vote, regardless. You don't have to vote for Mitt Romney or Barack Obama for President of the United States of America. But by God, vote for those other candidates out there for other positions in office, because your vote means something. I don't give a shit. Trust me, Florida knows all about that, don't they? Mm-hmm. Yepper, 2004, they sure do. But anyway, be proud and be thankful that we can all think differently and be free and be Americans. And if that ain't awesome, I don't know what is. I love my country. I don't always love the state of it. I don't always love the way people think these days. Society, I know, has a tendency to suck ass. But folks, we need to win our country back. And you know how you do that? By taking care of each other, looking out for each other, helping people. That's what you do. You help them, they help you. If not, they should have never been born, and karma will bite them in the ass eventually. That's the way it always works. But folks, look out for each other. We need to become one nation united. Period. End of story. United States of America. All right? I will drink to that, and I will drink to all of you, because you are all truly wicked awesome. I don't get involved in political discussions. You know why? Because people get angry. Political and religious discussions, for some reason, people get really sensitive. There's no reason for it. Respect each other's opinions, folks. Look out for each other's opinions. You know, you say, with all due respect, I respectfully disagree. Here's the reason why. Don't be like, oh, you suck. I'm going to defriend your ass on Facebook. That's just dumber than a second coat of paint, to quote the late, great George Carlin. Don't do that. Folks, we all make mistakes. I don't want everybody to think like me. That'd be no fun. Shit, nothing would ever get done anyway, because I'm a major procrastinator, by the way. I'm a smart guy with a 158 IQ, but I got the common sense of a Q-tip. Actually, I've gotten better over the years. Because, you know, there's some dumb freaking people out there. But it's up to us to help them. Or if they're permanently screwed up and worthless as tits on a boar, then simple. Use it as part of positive motivation. You can say, you know what? Thank God I'm not as fucked up as they are. Yes, I dropped the F-bomb. Hey, it's freedom. I'm allowed to say those words. But I will not use the Lord's name in vain, because I love the Lord. Thank you, Lord, for being there for me. But anyway, there's your rant for the day. Y'all want to see a perfect ballot? Let me show you a perfect ballot. This is Reverend Dr. B's ballot. This is what I'm good at. Picking football games. I only missed 2 because the Washington Redskins, you never know what team's going to show up. They lost to Carolina. And yet they beat good teams sometimes. What the hell? Either suck or don't. And then, of course, yeah, those Pittsburgh Steelers out there. I know my man Mike Longley's wicked happy. And all you great Steelers fans out there. Because you bashed the shit out of Eli. I'm as good as Tom Brady. Manning. And the Giants went down. And I got nothing against the Giants. I just can't stand Eli Manning. But you know what? He's a hell of a football player. You got to give him that. Hell of a quarterback. He is elite. He puts the Eli in the league. I'll give him that. Doesn't mean I like the guy. But he does own the Tom Brady's Patriots. Well, Gisele Bundchen owns Tom Brady's balls. But I'll leave that alone for another day. But yeah, so I only missed 2 games. And, the score last night was 28-13. The Saints won. Was combined for 41 points. I nailed it perfectly. 3 weeks in a row, Reverend Dr. B has won the football pool and won lots of ducats for the wife. If that ain't awesome, I don't know what is. Alright. Folks, it's time for the song of the day. We're feeling very patriotic. Literally and figuratively. And this song is the oldest song I have ever played on the Beer and Song of the Day. I am not kidding you, folks. This song was recorded in 1890 on a wax cylinder, which was before they even came out with 78 RPM records. This was on a wax cylinder. And the song is called The Washington Post March. And I guarantee you, each and every one of you know this song. You've heard this song before. If you ain't heard this song before, you're probably deaf or you're worthless as a corpse. Actually, corpses are more worthless and more worthwhile because they got body parts that you can use to save lives. But anyway, this song's from 1890. It's called The Washington Post March by John Philip Sousa and the United States Marine Band. This is the original 122-year-old recording from 1890. Wow, here you go. I think you'll enjoy this. Oh yeah, the original, baby. And I salute all you great members of the armed forces who have protected my freedom from my family and I, and defended my right to vote in this year's election. Thank you so much for doing what you do. And you guys are truly wicked awesome. And ladies and eds out there. Truly wicked awesome. All you great armed forces veterans, thank you so much. I appreciate it from the top and bottom of my heart. Wow, wicked awesome. Remember, this recording's 122 years old, okay? An original wax cylinder. Wow. That entire big-ass bottle of beer is empty. And I am not sober. Now, we can talk a little bit of politics. While I am a registered Republican Baptist from the great state of Massachusetts, I did not endorse either candidate. I will support either candidate, whichever one wins tonight. But, excuse me. And I will support him. And that's what we, as the United States of America, needs to do. Support the president and the elected member of Congress that you all vote for, regardless. Okay? Do that. And help make our country the best damn country in the world. No offense to all the other countries in the world out there. We are the best country in the world. But folks, be proud and represent our country. Do that. To say, hey, I'm an American. What race are you? I'm American. Doesn't matter what creed, color, religion you are. You're an American. Represent and be proud to be an American. And go out there and vote today. And whether I agree with the candidate you choose or not, that doesn't matter. You know, I'm going to support the re-election of Barack Obama if that happens. I'm going to support the election of Mitt Romney if that happens. Because that is what we as Americans need to do. But I will reveal my prediction now. The President of the United States of America tonight will become Barack Obama. That is my prediction. I want to know what your prediction is for tonight. Will Barack Obama get re-elected as the President of the United States of America, or will Mitt Romney win the presidency and become the 45th President of the United States of America? I want to know. Comment section below on the old YouTube.com/RedBosox, Facebook.com/RedBosox. It's REDBOSOX for both. My prediction, Barack Obama wins the election. But, you know what? It can go either way. In my opinion, I think there's more Democrats than Republicans in the country. And sadly, I think everybody's voting for party. I voted for my wife. She's a Democrat. I didn't vote for party. I'm a Republican. I voted for who I think will do the best job. And you know what? My wife would beat both of them. I would love to see her. I think what we need to do, I think everybody needs to write in a candidate. What would happen? I'm going to propose one question to you. Oh my God, I forgot to show the babe of the day. Well, while I ramble for a couple minutes, because I got to show birthday girl Rebecca Romaine Stamos, the babe of the day. Come on, phone. While I show her off, yowza. I will say this. Can you imagine what would happen if the elected member of the United States, President of the United States, what would happen if the vote winner was a write-in candidate? Never happened before. How cool would that be? So maybe what we should consider, I wish I had thought of this earlier, spread the word like wildfire. If I had thought of it a few months ago, I would have told everybody, I'm voting for my wife for the President of the United States of America. And I would have begged each and every one of you, all 2,290 friends of mine, to spread the word. Friends meet friends to meet friends, okay? And how cool it would have been to have my wife beat Barack Obama and Mitt Romney. That would have been amazing. My wife doesn't want the job, but I know she would do a damn good job of it. Besides, we'd have our very first female president of the United States of America. So there you go. One more shot of Rebecca Romaine Stamos. 40 years old today, folks. Absolutely amazing. My goodness. There you go. Hey, she can run for president. Hell yeah. Vote for Rebecca Romaine. Not Stamos. She's not divorced. She's not married to John Stamos anymore. Folks, I've rambled on for 45 minutes plus. You know what? If you don't go out there and vote today, you probably deserve that. Get your ass out there and vote, unless you're under the age of 18, of course. A lot of great people have protected that freedom. Some countries don't even have that right to vote. We do, and it is a blessing, and it is wicked awesome. Folks, you know what time it is, right? Damn right, Reverend Dr. B. Folks, it's time to make like a fetus and head out, so everybody take care. Have a wicked awesome night and day. Peace be the journey. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Don't drink and drive. You might spray you drink or you might kill yourself or somebody else. And drinking and driving is dumber than being a Yankees fan. Right, CJ? And what's dumber than that is rooting for douchebag cocksuckers like Eli. Oh, I'm as good as Tom Brady, Manning, or men slapping women. Things like that are just plain stupid. And don't forget, Eli and Peyton Manning combined 3 Super Bowl rings. Tom Brady by himself, 3 Super Bowl rings. He was as good as both Mannings put together. And yes, I know my fingers are a little dirty. I got a little dirty last night. I am about to take a shower, so I will see you all tomorrow. And y'all have a wicked awesome night and day. Talk to you later. Thank you all for doing what you do. And God bless the United States of America. And congratulations on being reelected the President of the United States of America, Barack Obama, in my opinion. We'll see. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye. Get your asses out there and vote. Now!